We can't hear you. It's really breaking up crazily.
How about now? Good? All right. I don't know why that little headset gives me so much trouble. We're going to have some medium weights today. We'll get going in a second here. Let me turn that volume on the music down a little bit. All right, y'all. Let's get moving and grooving. We'll start with our inhales up and our exhales down. Sorry about my audio. I tested before each meeting, I swear. Exhale down. And somehow it doesn't work. Inhale up. Good. Release some tension. Pull those shoulders away from those ears. Continue at your own pace here. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm not going to lie, having it super dark in the mornings is a little tough for me to wake up, but we will get adjusted, we will adapt, and we will enjoy more sunlight throughout the day. Exhale down. As for weights today, if you didn't hear me yet, I have one set of medium weights. We've got some movements on the floor we will just use our body weight for, and then we'll stand it on up. We got a little squat to overhead press, and then we're going to add in some faster pace movements to get that heart rate going today. Last one, bring those arms all the way up. And exhale down. We're going to work on that hip flexor stretch a little bit here. So stagger your feet, almost like we're going into a reverse lunge. We're going to tuck our pelvis underneath, bringing our rib cage closer towards our pelvis. Squeeze those glutes. Push forward, bend that front knee a little bit here, and you're gonna reach towards that front leg, up and across here, hold that, and pull away. We've got 5 on each side. You should feel this through your hip flexor. You might feel it through your abdomen, your side body here, or even into your quad muscle. And exhale. We'll finish our last 3 on our own pace here. Very important, that tuck, that puts this hip flexor in the back on stretch here. Finish those last 2. Good, and last one. And exhale out. Switch feet for me. Front leg goes in the back, send that back one to the front. We're gonna tuck that pelvis again, put this hip flexor on stretch, squeeze those glutes. Push forward through your front leg. We're not overarching our back here. We're moving our whole body forward. And then we are going to take our hands and reach up and over. Hold for about a 3 count, and then we'll taper off. Keep breathing with me here. These are slower movements. We're getting this body ready for our exercise today. We got 2 more on this side. Take it at your own pace. Maybe you want to hold one for a little bit longer. Remember, no egos in class. Please modify with all of our exercises. We will be on the floor for our first set. So if you need to go and grab a mat, grab a towel roll, grab a pillow, something to put underneath your knees, go ahead and do so. We're going to switch it back down to a hamstring stretch. Other leg comes forward, heel is down, toes are up, booty goes back, and we really put this front leg on stretch here. No bend in that knee if we can tolerate it. We'll reach down, nice and slow, nice and controlled, stand it back up nice and tall. We've got 6 on each side. Slow and steady wins the race. Last two. All right, switch sides for me. That other leg comes in front, bend that back leg. Toes are up if we can. Keep that leg nice and straight for me. It's okay if you can't reach the ground. You don't even have to touch the ground. I just want you to get a little stretch out of that hamstring. Wherever you're at, dip it down, bring it up nice and tall. We got one more. And you know I love to open up the groin a little bit with some mobility. So if you need a chair, you don't want to go all the way down to the ground, I will show us our first modification here. We're going to start hands on the chair, walk those legs back. Booty's going to shoot back, and we are going to pump those legs out. Feel that stretch on that posterior chain, into your calf, into your hamstring, maybe even the back of the knee a little bit. Couple here, then we're going to send one foot forward to the side of our chair, drop that groin down. We're going to open up towards that knee, and then bring it back, switch sides. All right, if you're on the chair, you can keep moving through that. I'm going to demo one on the mat for us here. Walk those hands out. Downward dog, pump the legs, heel comes down towards the ground. On that exhale, foot on one side of your hands here. You might feel this in your glute, in your hamstring already. Drop those hips, feel it in your groin. Open it up towards that leg, and we switch sides. This is not a rush. This is not a competition. Take this nice and slow. Once we meet back, pump those legs out again. We've got two more of these. Arm comes into that, or leg comes into that spider lunge. Outside of that arm, drop the groin, open up, and switch sides. All right, meet me in downward dog, pump those legs. Last one on each side, into that spider lunge, foot on the outside of that hand, and we twist. If this twist is too much, stay in that spider lunge. Switch sides for me. All right, walk it on up. Take your time, dangle here at the bottom. Feel that stretch again in that back side if you'd like. And slowly, one at a time, roll it up. Our head should be the last thing to stand upright. I'm feeling a little warmer. I think we're ready for some squats now. Meet me on center, hips, feet are gonna be hip width apart. We're gonna go into a little squat, and we're gonna reach overhead. Squat, reach towards the opposite side. Continue with this movement here. See if you can deepen your squat with each repetition. We don't have to go crazy. Nice and easy, squat down, reach overhead. Feel that in our side body here. Knees towards our elbows as we come down and push. Push. We've got three more on each side. Keep breathing with me. See if we can pick up that pace a little bit. Get that heart rate going. Last two. And last one. All right, y'all. Hopefully our blood is flowing through those veins. Let's grab some water. We'll meet me on the floor. Grab a mat, grab a towel if you need it. No weights required for this floor workout. We'll need some when we stand it back up though. All right, let's get moving. I'm gonna demo. We've got 3 exercises on the floor. You guys can continue with your rest break. Exercise number 1, one of my favorites, arm taps. We can always modify with a chair if we need to. If we don't want those knees on the ground, we can take our arm taps from a chair. If we want to level up a little bit, we can take them from the floor. Knees can be down for these. or we come into our high plank, nice and strong. Keep those hips nice and stable. Exercise 2, we've got a side plank. Level 1, we will push up onto our knee here and lift the leg from there. Level 2, if we're feeling extra spicy, we come into a full side plank, arm comes up, we lift that leg into this star position. All right, exercise number 3, a fan favorite, penguins. Legs are straight out in front of us. We tuck that rib cage in. We're working our side abdominal muscle here, our obliques. Reach towards our heels, alternating back and forth, nice and controlled, but we'll pick up the pace as we get more comfortable. All right, y'all, let's get started. Meet me on that mat. We got 10 more seconds for our arm taps. Happy Monday. All right, we begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alternating, arm tap here. Use that chair if we want to lessen the load on our shoulders or our knees. If we get a little too fatigued here and we can't hold this position, drop those knees down towards the floor. Major keys, our hips are not wiggling side to side. We are working on stability and strength through this movement here. Shoulders stay over our hands. We've got 5 more on each side. Last 3, 2, and 1. Drop it to the side for me. We have our side plank. Stick with the knee down or bring it up into a full plank. We begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arm up with me if we're in this full plank. If you've been doing that modified plank, you feel nice and strong. Meet me up here for 2 repetitions. Push yourself. We've got 5 more. Even if you're holding the plank and not lifting that leg up, I'm happy with it. Last 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, flip it around. We got the other side. "15 minutes of work already. Let's go, guys. Thank you for showing up this Monday morning. All right, we bring it up in 3, 2, and 1. Lift, get nice and stable. Elbow over that shoulder there. Lift that leg, and we lower. Push. Second side is always harder. I know it's spicy. Keep it moving. Last 5. Keep pushing. Push through that earth. Let it give you strength. 2, and 1. Drop it down. Penguins are next. We can go bent leg or straight for this. We'll lay down on the floor here. Biggest cue is tucking that rib cage up. No space underneath that low back for me. When we reach for our heel, we're moving side to side. It's not just that arm coming up. All right, we got 20 in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Reach. Hold your head up and off. Tuck that chin down for me. Get that whole anterior chain moving. Reach. All right, we're halfway there. Let's pick up the pace. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 2, 9, and 10. Woo! Drop it down. Grab a sip of water. We got 1 more set on the floor, then we stand it on up. Great work today, y'all. Great energy. How we feeling? We surviving? Great work. We got some thumbs up. There we go. Awesome work, y'all. Let's get it going. Round 2, we got our arm taps. We begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it on up. Strong and stable, shoulders over those wrists. And we tap. We got 20 taps. Nice and slow for the first 10. We'll see if we can speed it up for the last. 2 more right here. All right, pick up that tempo for me. Don't sacrifice those hips. Nice and stable. Push. Last 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Meet in that side plank. Knee down or in that full plank. Let's see if we can hold whatever modification we had last time. Let's push ourselves. Last round. Meet me up in 3, 2, 1. Push, and we lift. We've got 12 on each side. Good, last 6. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Flip it around. Last set, best set. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Push it up and lift it off. Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Penguins. Here we go. We're going to add a level of spice to our second round here if you'd like. Let's hover those toes off of the ground. Tuck that rib cage in. We begin in 3, 2, and 1. Reach, reach. This is extra spicy. If you want to keep your legs down, knees bent, please do so. Good work. Let's pick up the pace. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. You should be a little sweaty. We'll pick up the pace a little bit standing up. Grab a drink of water. We'll run through these exercises standing. Woo! All right, y'all, I haven't hit you with a squat to press in a couple weeks now. So we're gonna grab our weights for our first exercise. We're gonna hold them in front of our shoulders here. Drop it down into a squat as we stand up. Palms face the opposite direction, okay? Exercise number 2. I know you love this. Wayne, Dave are jabbing. We're gonna do our 3-step jab, 3 steps back. We've got 20 seconds on one side. Don't worry, I'll let you know when to switch. And then we'll switch it up, go to the opposite side here. Exercise 3, curtsy lunges. We're gonna take that foot back at a 45-degree angle here, and we are gonna sink down towards the floor. Step to the side, sink back down to the floor. Our 4th exercise is kind of a level up from that curtsy lunge. We're gonna go into our skiers. Please do not move laterally if you have not been cleared to do so, but if we can, we're gonna get that heart rate going. We can always modify, take a step and a tap instead of jumping side to side. So let's grab our weights for that front squat into our press, and we're gonna get moving. All right, y'all, we got 3 rounds of this. We begin in 5, 4, 3, be ever so slightly pointed out towards 11 and 1. Sink that booty down as far as is comfortable. Use those strong legs to help get those weights up towards the ceiling. Push. If we can't go overhead with our movement, stay right here in this front squat. Push. You are strong. Use those legs. Control that weight's descent down towards the ground. We explode up. 5 more. Last 3. 2. And 1. Drop those weights down for me. All right, our jab is next. Meet me on whatever side is comfortable for you. We'll start strong side. We jab, take a step. Jab, take a step. Jab, take a step. We got 3 forward, and then we're using that back leg, and we're going to take it back. All right, meet me in 3, 2, 1. Pick up that tempo as you get more comfortable with the movements here. We got 20 seconds, then we'll switch. Keep that back arm up. Working both shoulders here. 10 more seconds. The lower you go, the more you'll work those legs. Last one, down and back. All right, switch sides for me. No rest here, let's get after it. Make sure that back arm is up. I see y'all working, let's go. Push. Really turn that fist around. Extend all the way. Push through like you're breaking through a wall. Halfway, keep going, keep going. Let's go. Last one, down and back. All right, take a second, take a breath. No rest here, we rest after our skiers. We'll take this curtsy lunge nice and slow. Lower that heart rate down, okay? Foot comes back at a 45-degree angle. Sink that back knee down towards the ground. Stand it up. Take a step and we switch sides. Slow and steady, get that heart rate back down. Play around with the depth here. If this just isn't feeling right, meet me in a reverse lunge. We'll take a step, switch sides. Okay, we've got options. Good, you should really feel this through that outside glute on that front leg. Push, dig in through that front heel. All I'm thinking about is these skiers. We're gonna get after it. We got 2 more reps on each side. One more each side, y'all. Straight into our skiers. Let's go. Push. See if you can keep that head nice and level. We're not bobbing up and down. We've got 20 more seconds. Then we rest. We gotta earn those breaks. Let's go. Push. Load through that glute. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Clap it up, shake it off. Great work, y'all. You earned that water break. Woo! All right, we got about 35, 40 more seconds of rest here. Take the time to lower that heart rate back down. Catch your breath. Let those muscles recharge. Get that energy back into those legs, those arms. All right, we got our squat to overhead press in 5 seconds. Grab those weights. Meet me in this front racked position. Toes pointed ever so slightly out, a little bit wider than hip width apart. We begin in 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, push it back up. Slow through this movement down. Explode. We are strong. We are powerful. We have been working weeks and weeks and weeks together. Push. 4 more reps. Last 2. And 1. Drop those weights down. Meet me in our jab. We begin in 3, 2, arms up, 1, let's go. Jab, jab, jab. Take it back. See if you can get a little bit lower. Keep that head nice and level. It's almost like our lateral band walk here on the bottom. Push. I see y'all working, Miriam and Ben, Wayne, Dave, Julie. Y'all are crushing it. Last one back. All right, switch sides for me. All right, and punch. Check in with that back hand. Make sure it's still up there. The leg should also be feeling it. Five more seconds, let's go. Last one, down and back. All right, shake those arms out. Let's get into that curtsy lunge or that reverse lunge step over. Take the time, again, slow that heart rate down. Nice and controlled movement. No extra weight here, just our bodies. Let this lunge guide you into our next movement. It is very similar. Great way to build up some strength moving laterally or side to side. Push. Two more on each side. Last one, straight into those skiers. Let's get it. Push. See if you can challenge that balance, land single leg. Don't tap that foot down. Push. Load through that glute. Can you get the arms going? We are skiing down this beautiful mountain right now. Just picture it in your head. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Clap it up, shake it out. We got one more set after this, y'all. You guys are crushing it. Woo! How we feeling out there? We got one more set in us. Let's go. Woo! All right, about 30 more seconds. Let this energy, let this positive attitude, this healthy start to your day carry on through your week, okay? We set our intentions right now. All right, let's grab those weights. We got that front squat in 3, 2, and 1. Last set, best set. Here we go. Slow and steady, and we explode. Even if you're not going overhead, you can still work this movement with an explosive power to the top. Push. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop them down. We're done with weights for the day. Let's get after these jabs in 3, 2, 1. Jab. Back it up. Good. Yes, Dave. Crushing it. Protect that face. Let's go. Get that heart rate up. See if we can move just a millisecond faster. Last one, forward and back. All right, and we switch. Keep moving. No breaks yet. We get a rest for the rest of the day. We got curtsy lunges and skiers left. Push. I know the arms burn, they should burn. And back. One more forward. And last one back. Woo! Shake those arms out. Meet me in that curtsy lunge. Slow that heart rate down. Nice and slow. Yes. I see the change in tempo, you guys. Great work. This is our active recovery right here. We're still working, but we're calming down that heart, slowing it back down. Two more on each side. That's one. Straight into these skiers. Let's go. Push. Last exercise of the day. Give me everything you got. Let's go. 20 more seconds. We're upping the ante. Last round, best round. Here we go. Push. Don't quit on me. Don't quit on yourselves. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Clap it up. Great work today, y'all. Thank you so much for having me. Ty will be back with y'all on Wednesday.
Thank you, Morgan.
Thanks, Morgan.
Bye, you guys. Have a beautiful day.
See you later.
Thank you for joining me.
Great job, Morgan.
Thanks, Morgan.
Bye, you guys. Have a great day.
Have fun.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Bye, Dave. Thank you.